Hey guys, Dalek44 here. I need no introduction, but I got one anyway. And I'm going to do a commentary on the TTTE episode Better Late Than Never, which of course was based off of the story from Christopher Audrey, who as you know is Wilbert Audrey's son. And this was the second episode for Series 3 of TTTE. And a number of people have been wondering why a shy guy showed up next to Second Co in the opening titles, and it's because I want to try something a little different with the opening titles of Series 3 of TTTE. Like, I want to do this thing where something random happens every time Thomas passes Second Co. Like, as you saw in the first episode of Series 3, nothing happened, and then in this one, a shy guy showed up. And I'm going to do that for every episode of Series 3. Like, I'm sort of relating to the Simpsons couch gags, where something unexpected happens every time the Simpsons go on the couch. Yeah, I wanted to do that with the intro for this episode. And Better Late Than Never was a story that I've been wanting to adapt for a long time, because it was one of my favourite Series 2 episodes. And I've had this suspension bridge for ages. I think I last used it in the episode Ghosts, yeah. And I thought I'd better use it again for the viaduct on the main line. And in case you're wondering what those scaffolding bits are on the bridge, it's actually some USB adapters I used to use for my television, and I don't really use them anymore, and I just ended up deciding that they'd be the best fins for scaffolding, yeah. So, there you go. And there's Henry with a very TV series like Angry Face. Yeah, this was kind of a thing I wanted to do for Series 3. Like, I'm with TTT from now on, I'm trying to make some faces for the characters that relate to the TV series faces. It's set for Thomas and Rosie all the time. Because I do like the original TV series, and I think it'd be best to imitate some of the original faces that the TV series had. And I put Rosie in the story instead of Bertie because I didn't really have a Bertie model at the time. Plus I wanted to create an episode where Thomas and Rosie would have sort of a falling out. Like a stupid falling out over Thomas being late a lot, and, you know. Yeah. And once again, Emily Fan619 does a great job as Rosie. Yeah, I just can't think of anyone better to do the voice than she can. And she hasn't really been on YouTube for a while, and yeah, so that's part of the reasons why Series 3 of TTT hasn't really progressed a lot, because a number of the episodes I've written are starring Emily and Rosie and Percy, and you know, I can't just, like, edit them. Like, I can't write them out of the episode because they're essential to some of the episodes. So, you know, I gotta wait and see if Emily Fan619 returns, or if I've gotta replace her with her permission. Yeah, I still love that stuck in the toilet thing with Mr. Rude outside doing shit all to help James's driver. Yeah, while I was editing this, I actually had to pause the video because I was laughing so hard. Yeah, it's a bit of trivia. I was actually going to use the American Mr. Noisy audio from that episode, and then I listened to the UK version where he says, "I am stuck in the toilet," and I just thought that sounded way funnier than the American one. Like, for some reason, toilet sounds funnier than restroom. Yeah, there's a few moments while I'm editing and I have to pause the video because I'm laughing so hard, and that was one of them. And here's the little kerfuffle bit at the end with Rosie stopping in the side, like in the middle of the rails because of some weird occurrence. And I just wrote it out that she was looking in a mirror somehow and it broke and got stuck to her wheel. So I just put that bit in because some women do like to look at themselves in the mirror, like if they're like adjusting their makeup or whatever. You know, I guess I hung around girls that did that a lot in school. And, yeah, I just decided to make Rosie break down for a stupid reason, just for a laugh. And then of course we have the little makeup they have at the end. Like, it's sort of like what most couples do. Like, they get on really well and they sometimes fall out over something, and then they end up making up at the end. And until this episode, Thomas and Rosie had pretty much had no falling outs, and I decided that they needed to have a fallout in this episode. And I still love the spinny eyes that Thomas does at the end here. Like, that took me quite a while to do on paint, but it was all worth it in the end. Yeah, I just decided that Thomas also had to have his signature spinning his eyes around thing in this show after all this time. And yeah, as I said, this was one of the favourite episodes I've worked on, and I still enjoy it to this day. And that's pretty much all I could say for it. Sorry for the short commentary, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what happens when you make a 5-minute video. Bye.